Dear friends, let me start by congratulating the organizers for today's summit, bringing together esteemed guests. While circumstances have unfortunately prevented me from attending, I'm very pleased to be joining virtually to share my thoughts and vision for the new chapter ahead for Cyprus. Today, I'm addressing the Investment Summit in London for the first time after assuming the presidency of the country. I carry the vote of trust and confidence of the people of Cyprus with a great sense of commitment and responsibility. My vision for Cyprus is to become a model for attracting investment and fostering entrepreneurship, a country that implements bold reforms and becomes more competitive, that fully reaps the benefits of technology and innovation and sets the bar high for a swift green and digital transition, a country that is well equipped to respond to future geopolitical, economic, and other challenges swiftly and efficiently. Dear friends, our government took office on the 1st of March in turbulent times, with a war taking place on European soil, with multiple challenges that require attention and action. Energy and food security, climate change, immigration, and aging population are but a few of the areas that require our immediate attention. Additionally, inflationary pressures undermine purchasing power, disrupt economic activity and investment, and hinder economic growth. In recent years, the Cyprus economy has proven its remarkable resilience. Consecutive budget surpluses created sufficient fiscal space to be able to support demand and employment during the COVID pandemic. As a result, the economy bounced back swiftly following the end of the lockdowns. Today, despite the challenges as a result of the illegal invasion of Russia in Ukraine affecting the global economy, Cyprus continued to demonstrate above EU average growth rates. Yet, we remain vigilant. To ensure that Cyprus is well equipped to face all the challenges, we have developed a comprehensive and ambitious government program which is already on implementation track. Our aim is to strengthen the competitiveness and extroversion of the Cypriot economy on the basis of a new and modern growth model. We remain fully committed to fiscal discipline within the framework of our European obligations. We recognize the significance of upholding to sound financial practices and the continuous pursuit and implementation of structural reforms. At the same time, we attach great importance on fostering a healthy and stable banking system and financial sector, since we believe that a robust financial system is essential for economic stability and growth. Dear friends, regarding the recent secondary sanctions by the US and the UK, our government is determined to fully investigate these cases and take all measures necessary. In this respect, we have cooperated fully since day one with the US and UK authorities. At the same time, our government is progressing with the establishment of a fully fledged national sanctions implementation unit with technical support by the UK government with a twofold aim. On the one hand, to act proactively when relevant information is provided by foreign competent authorities, and on the other hand, to ensure that sanctions imposed are implemented correctly. It is worth noting that in recent years, Cyprus has taken significant steps to enhance its anti-money laundering and terrorist financing regulations and strengthen its supervisory framework. The government has, for example, introduced new legislation and regulations, transposed relevant EU directives into national law, increased significantly the number of anti-money laundering and terrorist financing supervisors and on-site inspections, and invested in training and capacity building. At the same time, the Central Bank of Cyprus has been actively working to reduce the number of non-resident deposits in Cypriot banks, particularly those from high-risk jurisdictions. This has included tightening the eligibility criteria for depositors, conducting more thorough due diligence checks, and reducing the maximum amount of cash that can be deposited. Dear friends, moving on to our reform agenda, which forms the backbone of our policy, This includes a comprehensive tax reform, as well as the implementation of the public service, justice, and local government reforms, which directly affect the daily operation of businesses. At the same time, we fully endorse digital and green investments and research and innovation, leveraging European funding opportunities. My special advisor on economic matters, Dr. Chris Patsalidis, will elaborate further on these issues. Ladies and gentlemen, in the face of rapid global changes and evolving dynamics, I firmly believe that Cyprus has the potential to rise above challenges by transforming them into opportunities and as vehicles of progress. On the basis of our 5-year government program, the unequivocal commitment of the government is to create the conditions for a thriving, sustainable economy by continuing on the path of prudent fiscal policy, to promote bold reforms, and to maintain the stability and credibility of the banking and financial system. This is reinforced by a multifaceted foreign policy which focuses on enhancing international partnerships and bolstering the geostrategic role of Cyprus. We believe that this polythematic foreign policy can also facilitate our efforts to reunify the Republic of Cyprus through a comprehensive settlement fully in line with international and European Union law in a viable, functional, modern European state that will also be a driver for economic growth and prosperity. We will continue working tirelessly with a vision for an economy that unlocks the potential of foreign businesses and investment, driving economic growth and creating mutually beneficial partnership with international stakeholders. Thank you very much for your attention.